You know, like I say, when my father found out he had cancer, he went real fast. About the time, like McCain, he'll probably never go back to the Senate. He coming home to rest for good. That's about how long my father lasted. So it's gonna be a long parade this pretty soon. Y'all be talking about him like y'all talking about Jim Tillman and the McCain Foundation. Y'all be collecting for pretty soon. Things will be a little bit different around Arizona too. But he's been a little insane to me for some months now. I could tell by looking, it wasn't nothing behind his eyes when he first started stumbling about reading something, questioning somebody about something. And then he had the boot on the wrong leg. He had on the right leg one day and the left leg the other day. And it's in his frontal lobe for reasoning. It affects reasoning. And how he turned down that bill, just came in there and slammed something or said something like no or something that was affecting his thinking. When he said that he needed to pardon a black man that's been dead for 200 years, he had time to joke around. Or maybe that's how he really felt. There's no good black man but a dead black man. All those things he said, I think the cancer in his inner, how he really feels about people came out. But when he called Kim Young a fat boy, what kind of language is that for such an educated man? How could an educated, honest man see his home state, town, or whatever, do illegal fundraisings and say that they are collecting for an organization and keep the money and pay their state tax with the money and lower their taxes? And you have a governor bragging about, nobody thought that I could do it, but I did it. Well, if you use stolen money, $3 billion, I could do it too. When you give yourself 20% raise and you give the teachers 1% raise, and you ask people to teach your kids from another state, and they can come to your college when your college should be teaching, their major should be teaching, so they can bring their own community back up instead of asking someone else from another state. You have people in jail if you started a program where you was forgiven after you did your time and your probation fees, and you couldn't be called a convict anymore if you had the knowledge to do a job. As soon as you got out, you could go straight to that job and go to work. What other motivation is it for rehabilitation but something like that? But if you call me a convict, even when I'm living like a citizen years later, what is the motivation other than to go back to what I know, what I feel comfortable with, what I think I can get away with, what I think I can go and get the money right away and study work for it like every other citizen should do or has been doing for a long time. Dreaming, hoping to have something later on, saving, sacrificing to get to this point where he can sit down in life and enjoy the little remaining time in peace. I thought that was what the American flag meant, though it means something different for me than it does for you. My flag was red, black, and green. But anyway, that's my story and my video.